Yeah. But neon out the mud. Before I get it out the mud, I stay on top of my fitness and hit the shower, clean it up, and then get back to the business. I don't care about who did it, I ain't worried who didn't. I head directly to the back, so I'll be there in a minute. I got expensive taste, the rollie got a different face. For surely I be in them places, they won't let you pass the gate. Post it up, sipping $1,000 scotches with the rock in it. Look.
Should we talk about it on the pod? Yeah, so we invented our own film blend all around the plant. Right. So it's something that's called modified atmospheric packaging. You've seen it in the grocery store. They use it for big ag.
Everywhere.
So your fresh romaine, pre-cut romaine lettuce bags, your carrots, your radishes, all those bags are actual like modified atmospheric films.
Really?
Designed around that vegetable, designed to make it fresh and just preserve it. Like you'll notice inside those bags, that ag, whatever food it is, staying fresh in there, you put it inside a Ziploc bag, it begins to wilt after a couple of days. That's because that film is actually going ahead regulating the humidity and just maintaining it for the long term. So we took that same idea and concept and then just applied it towards flower, cannabis, hemp, whatever it is. So the bag itself, on a microscopic level, it's porous, and it's going to use the moisture that the flower naturally releases and respirates to use that moisture, that humidity, that atmosphere to go pressure to build up inside the bag, and then it's going to off gas. For if you're a grower, it provides for an auto cure, and then it will convert for long-term.
Auto cure.
So that moisture and everything is going to build up. It's going to regulate and maintain
to a certain level, and then it's going to burp itself.
Burp for you, yes.
It's a bag that burps itself.
A burping bag.
A burker. Oh, that's a good idea. So whatever the size of it is, the pressure from the pressure pulls out the porousness.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great idea.
So each bag specifically designed for different humidity regulations, or you guys just sell one bag with the same parameters in mind for?
So we did just ideal parameters. Obviously, like people buy the humidity packs, like the 58 to 62, like ranges. So we designed a bag to be in that same level. It's really how much moisture and water is inside the flower is what's going to be used to regulate that. So when you're actually growing and everything, we recommend a 10 to 14 day whole plant hang dry in a 60-60 environment, and then either measure moisture content or water activity level, get to about 10 to 12% moisture content, or like a 0.55, 0.58. Some people even say like a 0.6 water activity level, and then that's when you're done drying and then to begin curing.
So once it gets rid of the moisture, so any weed at any different level, you put it in there, it's going to stop at the same moisture content, pretty much. Is that what you're saying?
So it's always going to go ahead and regulate and maintain humidity, but when you're actually growing and everything, to get the best out of the flower, and really we're preserving trichomes. That's what we're after. That's where all the terps are. That's everything like that. So the name of the game is just preserving those trikes. So that's why it's so crucial for like growers, regardless if you're a home grower, like an actual licensed cultivation, whoever you are, to go ahead and use it for your curing and storage purposes. Because using our bags, not having to burp, terpenes, they're volatile organic compounds.
Right.
So every time you're opening those bags and everything like that, you're losing it. Every time you smell it, like you're never getting that smell back once you open it. Like those terps, they're gone.
So it's not like a miracle bag, bro. You kind of got to put it in at the right parameters. You just can't throw something super
It's pretty miraculous, so when you don't, it burps itself. So
it's not really the bag's fault, and it's not like even like a humidity
No, you have to know what you're doing.
A humidity pack's not even going to do it too, because the trikes, once they're gone, they're gone. So like you can reintroduce moisture, you can't reintroduce.
Yeah, once the terps are gone, they're gone.
That's a great idea. How did you guys come up with the concept?
Our owner is huge in the cannabis industry. His family was long time in the packaging. They were doing like paper packaging. They're based out of like Cleveland, Ohio. They're like third generation in the like packaging space and industry. But yeah, no, they definitely love the herb, and they wanted to go ahead and design something for it. His brother actually has a long-term like illness. So, like, he was using cannabis to go ahead and address that. So that's where they like kind of the two worlds like really met and conjoined. He was out in Colorado, like notoriously opened up a bag, it dried out like very quickly, and they're like, hey, we got something really good here. So we can go ahead and address.
Buying these bags now?
Oh yeah, not even all over the U.S., like all over the globe, like Germany, Australia, South Africa, Thailand, South America. Yeah.
Damn.
How long has Grove Bags been established?
We've been around for like 8-9 years now.
9 years?
We have like all of our trademarks, everything like that. We really like to keep that close to our chest.
Competition, right?
It's really people now are just taking our icons and our Terp block, and they're kind of like jacking all of that, and they're just applying that to a regular Mylar bag or nylon bag. Right. So, and they're just saying it does the same thing, but in reality it's just a regular.
So some of the competitors that are trying to claim, because there's other competitors out there that claim the same thing, that the bag regulates, but yours actually does.
Yeah. So, and then our biggest thing is good old Pepsi challenge. Run a side-by-side, get some samples.
Are they one-use bags? Are they recyclable?
So they are recyclable, or I shouldn't say recyclable, reusable. We encourage reusability, not fully.
For how long? How many times?
How many times? As long as there's no tear or puncture, the technology in the film is just going to continue to work. So.
What kind of material are the bags made out of?
It's a special like polymer blend. So we're
like styrene, something.
So can only divulge so much.
Proprietary blend here.
Where's the products made?
So everything is made domestically here in the U.S.
We like that.
Yeah.
Made in USA.
How's your time at Terp Basel?
Oh, it's been amazing here. I have like some friends here in the industry, and then also just like some friends from back in the day. So it's gonna spend a lot of time with them. A lot of brands just from all over the U.S. are here. So I'm pretty based on the East Coast, so it's nice to go ahead, meet some Cali folk, and get to try some of their flower. And
any new brands that are going to be using your bag that you met at the event that weren't using it before, you think?
Quite a few have already been like using us.
They're already your customers here?
Yeah.
They're already the customers.
We already have quite a few there, so it's always great to see them whipping out their Terp block bags, their bulk, like actual head stash there. So we met a few new people too, so hoping to work with everybody by the time next year rolls around.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like better flowers? So.
Dude, we like our flower here. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, thanks for coming on, my man. Enjoy the rest of your time.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Very informative.
Wait, what's your website? IG or something?
Oh, our IG is just grovebags.com, Grove, Grove bags. And then same thing for the website, grovebags.com.
If you want your buds fresh, find my man.
Oh yeah, hit us up.
Grow bag, baby. It's my bag, baby.
That's a wrap.
Awesome, guys. Thank you.
Cool.
Pack ripped it.
Oh, fuck. Well, man, are they selling shirts here? I might have to get a shirt.
Looking around, I wanted a new hat, I wanted a shirt, but I haven't seen anything I really like.
You're a hat guy, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I used to have dreads to my fucking ankles, and now I'm just bald, so I wear a hat.
Oh, no shit. You were dreaded up?
Yeah.
How long did you have them?
13 years.
No shit.
Yeah.
You got me? You got me?
Terp Basel 2024, Nikka T.
Go.
So what are you doing on your travels here at Terp Basel?
Here, I am the rosin filling partner, so the rosin all-in-one vapes, hardware by Active, artwork by Lenny Vuitton, and I provided the rosin. That's available here at Terp Basel, and then I'm also DJing tomorrow.
Oh, you're a DJ as well?
Yeah.
No shit.
DJing tomorrow at 6 p.m., so I'm staying busy.
Where'd you get your start in the cannabis business?
Man, I feel like just growing up in Northern California, cannabis is extremely prevalent in my upbringing. My whole family was open to the discussion, if you will, and
Were they growers?
not cannabis specifically, but my family came from the garden business. Tandem's family nursery is kind of what I came from. So I came from tending the rose garden a little bit as a kid. Nothing that was like my profession, but I would just play around in the garden.
Yeah.
Dabbled in it.
And nowadays I really do the same. I just have fun in my garden, do a lot of R&D.
R&D in your own garden?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, hell yeah. Trying to find new flavors, new strains?
Yep, new yield data. You know, I want to pop seeds and then get yield data on the different phenos and then find something that's going to work for my flavor profile and that's viable in the market. And then, you know, I sell some clones legally. You know, under the Hemp Farm Bill, clones don't contain any THC, so it's nice that I can do the R&D. I can get the yield data, and people trust me, so I'm able to sell the clone and say, hey, this is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
It's a nice little side hustle.
Yeah. You were more of a flower guy or a rosin guy?
Man, I love smoking flower on my day-to-day. I like smoking rosin when I'm actually like chilling and sitting down. I want to take my dabs.
Yeah.
I oftentimes am in positions where I dab for a living almost, because I judge a lot of cups around the world. But what like allows me to function and kind of communicate and keep moving through these type of events is I'm smoking a spliff constantly.
Yeah. You wash are you doing R&D more for rosin production or flower production?
A little of both. I generally will chop. Oh, you're good. Strawberry glass. Okay.
Fuck it, you got joints coming in all over here. Yeah, whatever. The man seems like he can hang.
I got it. We're good.
So you do R&D for rosin and for flower?
Oh yeah. Really, I like to dry it out. If it's the first time I'm running a cultivar or a phenotype, I want to dry it and cure it and see how it smokes as flower first. If I like the flavor, if I like how it smokes, and if I liked how it grew as well. There's a lot of variables to selection, but if I like all that, then I'll wash it.
Right.
Or sometimes it's not meant for washing. Like I have a lot of cuts like that one, the biscotti. This one really doesn't wash. I love it in flower form.
Yeah,
It gets hung and dried.
the flavor's unique.
Yeah, it's got this eucalyptal creamy gas.
Right. I'm into it. Definitely into it. You got any products in the legal market, or are you straight?
We've done a lot in the legal market. I first operated in California under 215.
Okay.
Then I moved into Colorado and I operated on the legal market up until 2015. From 2009 until 2015, we were in the medical and then moved into the recreational in 2015. I guess we even operated, maybe we operated until 2017.
Okay, a little bit longer.
And
A few bones later.
now we do very specific, exclusive, limited drops in California. And I'm about to launch my brand, Essential Extracts, in New Jersey's market.
Jersey.
It's a beautiful emerging market, and I've been working on this project for about 2 years now. And literally, I fly from here to Humboldt to do a party that I've been planning. We do an event called High Tea, where we pair traditional hashish with pu'er tea from China.
Okay.
And then after that, I go out to Jersey to train staff, work on packaging, and just some final little things. Just really putting together packaging. All the packaging's been ordered, and
Oh, so you're ready to go. You're
ready to rock. Yeah.
You got product already ready in Jersey?
Yeah. I've got cultivation partners that some of it's already frozen at our facility, and some of it they're taking down, I think, the end of this week.
Oh, word.
Yeah. So like we're right on time. It's been it's been a long process because I do everything organically. I'm self-funded. I don't have any investors or any partners.
I was going to ask
I
you.
do have partners in Jersey that I'm working with, but myself on my own brand, I don't have any partners or investors.
Right. Making more of a name for yourself with the rosin as of lately, right?
You know, really, as of lately, I'd say I'm making more of a name for myself as a teacher and a DJ.
Okay.
You know, my brand does well. I've never really had an issue selling products, but in the last 8 to 10 years, I've really been helping other brands launch.
Okay.
You know,
Doing some consulting?
a lot of consulting, on the ground, over the phone. I do a lot of training on the SOPs. We set up labs, so I'll go in like, I'll design the facility, I'll set up the lab, train the staff.
You working with a lot more...
I'm not really into the pure joints, man. I need my spliff.
Yes. I'm a more backward guy. I like my tobacco.
Backward guy myself.
Sorry?
Do you like the
No
consulting?
disrespect.
Do you like the consulting part of it?
I love it, man. It's empowering, and I've always been a teacher. I taught swim instruction as a kid, and then surf instruction, snowboard instruction, really more so, and I enjoy teaching. So it's been nice to put other people on.
Have some of these brands that you consulted now come to fruition?
Oh yeah. Over 300, 400 brands are out there in the marketplace.
That's good.
I'm blessed to walk around in these events, and a lot of people show love because I've been teaching for years.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's a blessing, for real. It feels good. I want to teach a man to fish type of vibe. You give them a little rosin, it's only going to last them so long. You teach them his whole life, feed them their family.
Right. What drawed you most to Terp Basel? What do you like about this event?
I didn't know what I was getting into, to be completely honest. We went back and forth on what my role was going to be for a little bit, and I liked working with the guys. So I was kind of excited to see what this is all about. I'm quite impressed. I love the production, just the open nature of it here in Miami is a beautiful thing to see and witness. And it kind of brings me back to the beginning of the emerging markets in places like California, other spots like that are real freed up like this. So
Right.
love
Take you
being
back.
there, man. I love being here.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you stopped in.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you having me.
Any shout outs to anybody?
Oh man, I love you, Mom.
That's it.
My 16-year-old, you know, big up yourself, Solomon.
Hell yeah.
Huh? IG or anything? Yeah, my IG, it's crazy though, I'm gonna have to explain it. You have to type in NIKKA__T. Then you have to click the search button. Then you have to click accounts and scroll halfway down and you'll find me. They make it so fucking hard to find me. The fact that I have like a following on Instagram is insane.
Oh, they've been blackballing you on the
banned.
social.
Yeah, very banned. I can't go live. I can't collaborate. Hard to find me, but I'm out there somehow surviving.
You had to put that on the card.
When there's a will, there's a way.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for stopping by, brother.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Much love, y'all.
Pleasure.
Appreciate y'all.
We cooking?
Yeah, we're cooking.
All right, it's the How You Doing show again.
How you doing?
So what's going on, man?
Not shit, man. Just hanging out, you know, having a good time.
Where you from?
I pay rent in North Carolina.
North Carolina? Beautiful country.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice there, you know. I've been there for a long time, so I've seen, you know, like most of the East Coast, trees, you know, trees.
How many times this your first time here?
That's the second time. I was here last year.
All right.
So what do you do?
I roam the country or world at this point, just getting people high, working with different companies. Like I work with Dr. Dabber, their new Switch 2, nice quartz coil.
Well, that's what all you guys are into these days.
And they eat the portable e-rig so we can do dabs everywhere is what it's about.
Travel around to these events?
Yeah, I go to a lot of events. I got my name, I guess, from going to reggae shows like festivals, Reggae Rise Up, California Roots, you know, Cali Roots, Cali Vibes, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, so you're a traveler.
Yeah, so I just started doing that, and I always had a rig doing my thing, and I went to Student Glass in G-Pen about like a year and a half ago, and I'm like, will you guys pay me to be me? And they said yes. So I went around and went viral a couple times making, putting the gravity bong on my chest.
Yeah.
Going and getting people stoned everywhere. So
You're smoking up America?
pretty much. Went down to Fiji, Australia, Mexico.
Well, people sure do appreciate it.
Hey, man.
Did you get the weed to Mexico? Oh, actually,
I have sources pretty much everywhere I go. You know, I've got a good following all around the world at this point, so
oh, that's cool, man.
it's not hard to find it.
What did you do before this?
So I sold weed for 15 years in North Carolina. Then I got out of that, opened a couple smoke shops. Did that, got into the industry, going to Champs Trade Show.
So you got everything running, and now you're on the road fucking partying.
Then I left the smoke shops and just stopped working, didn't care, went and followed music, and ran out of money and asked the company to pay me, and now I'm here.
Right?
Now you're living the dream.
It's all, you know, a bunch of misstep, luck, whatevers that just went into another. I'm very good at networking. I can talk to anyone, you know.
So tell us a little bit about
This guy?
the mini Keurig.
You're not the first to say that. You load your dab, you know, your concentrates down in there. And
Oh, it's battery powered, rechargeable?
powered, yep.
Did you make that?
No, I just work with the company doing their,
So that thing charges up and everything else?
yeah. Nice little charging point.
No kidding, huh?
But yeah, I just do their marketing, kind of guerrilla marketing, go out, shove it in their face, try them.
Knocking on doors.
Yeah. So
No, that sounds pretty cool.
grassroots advertising and put it back in to we'll call it an amalgamation or you know, hybrid of, you know, social media and events. You know, a lot of influencers get caught up and do their whatever they're doing, and it's at home or whatever. People want to see more than just that backdrop all the time. They want to see places out and about.
So how was Australia?
Amazing, absolutely amazing. I spent 9 days there, did the whole East Coast.
Because the thing about Australia, they got more things there that can kill you than any other continent.
And I went through the bush and everything.
See any saltwater crocs?
No, I don't think so. I got to hang out with some kangaroos, saw a kookaburra, you know, that was cool. But
I was on a cruise one time and I met some Australians. and they were cool as shit.
Yeah, the best people in the world.
They were cool, right? They take tobacco and mix it with their weed.
Yeah, yeah. It's like Jamaican.
Common thing they do.
Yeah, Jamaican, same thing, a split.
Wasn't that bad. I would rather have all weed though.
Yeah. If I'm gonna smoke tobacco, I'll do it separate. You know, whatever. You know.
Is weed legal in Australia now?
It's medicinal. So I just landed, got a medicinal card. Yeah.
So this is what you do. You travel around to these events, huh?
So what's next?
I fly back home on Monday night. I get in at like midnight, and then I fly to Mexico 12 hours later. So I get to go home, sleep for 5 hours, make sure I have everything.
Unpack, repack.
No, everything's already packed for that trip too. I just, whatever. I got a couple things to repurpose from getting home.
Yeah, right.
Clean a device, put it in there, good to go. But yeah, I'm gonna go back down to Mexico for 3 weeks and travel Mexico. Go to like Acapulco, Guadalajara, all these cool places.
Still have Acapulco Gold?
I don't know. I'm going to check it out.
Look, that was an old strain back in the day.
Go down there for 3 weeks and enjoy another country, getting people high.
That sounds like a pretty good time.
Yeah, it's
How long you plan on doing this?
until they stop paying me.
So they're paying you to go around and get everybody high.
All these companies just
Hey, I'm pretty sure you don't want to answer this, but how do you sign up for this gig?
I don't even know how I landed it.
Application, Rob's all in on it, you know what I mean?
I wish I had advice, I really don't. Just be yourself. Don't try to be what everybody else is trying to be, you know what I mean? Like
You have like a website too?
I do, but it's just like
How do people find you?
The Bearded Larry on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Bearded Larry OG on Twitter or whatever. So, and you search the Bearded Larry, you'll find me.
All right.
How long have you had the beard?
7 years. I just trimmed it for the first time in 7 years.
It's pretty with Duck Dynasty.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's the first time you heard that.
Yeah, that one or Forrest Gump, when I'm letting it go too much.
57 years old and I can't even grow a beard.
See,
I saw that.
mine's patchy underneath. So,
What part of Mexico are you going to?
Mexico City and like all around.
Oh, so you're going to so Mexico has events too.
Yeah, no, we're just going around to make videos and show the devices off, show how they work, that kind of thing in classic, Mexico places.
How's your Spanish?
I don't speak Spanish. Muy poquito. I comprende,
Paquito.
So Larry, any shout outs to anybody? Fire off.
Hey man, shout out to Dr. Dabber for bringing me down here. Terp Basel, baked, certified productions, whatever. I'm sure I fucked that up. Certified baked. Student Glass as always. They've been my #1 supporter for a long time. G-Pen as well. Other than that, man, Revolution all day. Best band in the world. Go check them out. Yeah, that's about out. But really, just all of my followers, man. Like all the people that literally watch me do the same shit all around the world. So.
And love you for it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's cool. You know what? Traveling you can't replace with time.
Hey, look, man. Like, I don't need shit. I don't need money. I don't need anything. All I need is.
Well, you might need a little money to.
I don't. My bills are nothing. They're paid for by a company.
Then you're all set.
Like I don't buy anything unless it's a new camera to make. Like I have more camera equipment than I'll ever need. I could do all what we're doing right now. You know what I mean? Like I don't have 3 of those, but I've got all the DJI shit. Put all the.
It's cool that you're doing what you want to do and you're fucking living the life.
Hey man, that's if you can find a way to just be happy, do it.
So you're happy. I'm happy just listening to you.
Shit, I'm happy for you.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
I mean, around the country, all this different Kanigi.
Look, I get to experience a lot of awesome things. National parks. I've been to like 20 national parks in the past year and a half. Just go everywhere.
So you got any more hats like that? Or is that the only one?
It's the only one. There's another one at home that has some of the similar pins because everybody wanted one.
Yeah, right.
When I tell them the price, I'm like, yo, each pin is like, y'all understand? There's money on this hat.
So if somebody can get that merch right there on your head.
I can make hats. I have like 400 hat pins at the house. I could custom a hat. It's nice, but it'd be like $400, man. To get like 20 hat pins on there. So. I don't know.
And they all from everywhere.
For me, I don't want to do merch. I don't care about all that. I didn't do this to be famous. I'm blessed to have the life I have. I don't want to suck money from people that are living paycheck to paycheck like I am still doing too. Like I said, I don't I know it's gonna be dangerous, but I don't have goals. I don't care. I want.
You don't have it because you're already living the dream.
Apathy is a great thing if you can hone in on it. Perfect. I'm 43, and I just turned 43 last month.
You know what? God bless you, man.
Yeah, right.
Rock on.
It's words can't. Yeah.
Larry, thank you for taking the time,
I
bro.
appreciate you guys having me on. You know, so I'll.
Thank you very much.
You're living the dream, bro.
Appreciate it. You know, get out. If I have any message, which I don't, just get out there, be yourself, and live the life that you want to live. I mean, we all have problems. Trust me. I know I'm smiling, but I got issues.
You ain't got no problems no more.
Coming by, man.
Thanks, Larry.
Larry's rocking. Enjoy yourself, man. Fucking.
Like I said, just be yourself. I love making short films, still writing scripts, writing poetry books.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Because I'm like, art is just like any other industry. Like, you need multiple streams of income. So I'm like, success in this doesn't mean like successful lifestyle.
No,
like,
until
like,
one of them takes off, right?
Absolutely. And then it's a domino effect. Then everyone buys the poetry book and everyone wants you in their movies.
Just get it moving.
Yup.
Gotta get it moving in the right direction.
Absolutely.
It's like trying to move a heifer.
Literally. Absolutely.
Yo, we rolling? Oh, we rolling, baby. Here in Miami, baby.
Yes, sir.
Where the weather is nice. Woohoo! We're here with our boy AJ at the Terp Basel, right?
Yes, sir.
Our boy Ray Atlantic clayed that up for us because we from Boston. You know, we got that accent.
Oh, I hear it. I hear it strong.
Yeah, we pick it up. We pick it up.
Hell yeah.
AJ from New York. AJ, tell us about yourself.
I was gonna say, I'm an artist from New York, down here in Miami. I make my art out of recycled blunt wraps. No paint, no nothing. I find the right colors and I get to work. And I've actually been able to evolve this into a yearly 420 gala. We raise money for different organizations. Last year we actually helped Glass Prisoner Project and Freedom Soda.
Okay.
And all these people in jail for cannabis. This year we're doing a Miami Beach cleanup. So yeah, we want to give cannabis the best reputation possible, and we can only do it through action.
Right.
Like bringing people together through art, through cannabis, through everything, and showing like everyone's got their own story. Everyone's got their own things to bring.
Like, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
man. But
so you said you do other things as well?
Oh, absolutely. So my main thing in the beginning was film. I was an actor, and with COVID, the entire industry shut down. So I was always saving my rappers. I felt weird throwing them out. I smoked like 10 blunts a day. So I'm just
go-to rapper?
Dutch master. my art account is Von Dutch Master. But yeah, I just had all these rappers, and I'm like, fuck it, nothing to do, locked down inside, let me just get to it. And oh wow, joint. I always smoke blunts. I was like, dude, this is bad for the brand. This is bad for the fucking.
We'll cut it out. We'll superimpose one in there.
We'll put a Dutch over it. But nah, because I love acting. Like, I love filmmaking. So I made a short film during the lockdown while making the art. And when we came out of it, I was like, fuck it, let me just do a big art show, debut the film, debut the art. And that was my first 420 gala. Okay. And we did that up in New York. Had about 100, 150 people. I made everyone black tie event. Because we want to give the cannabis community a good reputation. We're not, we like to wear our hoodies and fucking
You're disappointed they didn't classify it as like it's alcohol?
I was very upset with that they didn't deschedule it. Like the rescheduling, I think, is BS. They're still trying to get every last dollar they can out of it.
Oh, the stigma of the drug, right?
Absolutely. And I mean, you got things like Xanax and steroids that are the same classification as marijuana, but then you have people getting marijuana as a medical prescription. Like, obviously, they're not legit across the board. There's a lot of hypocrisy with the legislation.
Right.
And even in Florida, they needed 60% to pass the vote. They got 57. So the majority still wanted legalization, couldn't pass because of Florida's rules and laws and stuff. So
you think they lost 4% purposely?
I mean, I think the 4% came from a lot of different areas. Like a little ignorance, a little fear mongering, a little greed. Like, I'm gonna be 100%.
Well, I think that's where you have to be, right? Because you got the people regulating that don't know anything about it.
I mean, I saw what happened in New York. New York, they went legal, and every smoke shop on every corner had bud to sell you, and no one knew where it was coming from. It could be CBD nugs sprayed with whatever, and a lot of people got sick. Like, I was one of them. Like, I didn't know all the time what my friends were smoking with me and get a bad stomach reaction. So now I make sure I always go to the grower, go to the source.
And even dispensaries, I'm a little weary of sometimes. Like, I want legal weed, but I want to hold the legal weed brands accountable.
Well, and you know, that's what we talk about a lot on the show, right? Because some of these grow facilities, right, they're remediating the weed. You're not doing anything.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
Like with anything else, you're not going to consume anything that had mold in it. It's like, oh, don't worry, it's clean.
Yeah,
what are you going to be like? You're like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, dude, and like people have asked me to review weed sometimes, and I'm no influencer or anything, but they're just like, oh, like, check this out, shout us out, whatever, and I'm like, I'll shout this out, but I'll say exactly what it is. You give me expired Jeters, I'm saying this motherfucker gave me expired Jeters. Like,
you sure you want my opinion?
Yeah, exactly, because I'm not gonna sell out just to like get free weed and like fucking that's BS.
And I think that's what needs to happen is people need to educate the consumers, because some people they're smoking it to smoke it, but they don't know where it's coming from because they're trusting these regulations to say, hey, don't worry, it's good, but it's not. It's not even about the THC levels either, right?
No, there's a lot of marketing tricks with like sativa indica, THC percentage and everything, but no one's talking terpene profiles. No one's talking, oh, this landrace genetic and stuff. Because everything is crossed to a certain extent now. A lot of hybrids in the industry, a lot of the candies going around, and I don't want to believe that there's this much diversity amongst candy strains and stuff. You got Black Runs, Lemon Cherry Gelato. I'm looking at the same bud here. It's
crazy. This industry is crazy, you know. I didn't know much about it when we came on the show, so I just came on the show to just ask all the questions. And, you know, to me, it just doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense.
What really threw me down this rabbit hole, I was smoking outside a bar in Jersey one day. This guy comes up to me and he goes, hey man, you smoke like that? And I was like, yeah, I guess, but I don't know what that means. And he's like, I got this Girl Scout cookie cut from like the 90s. My cousins, they keep the genetics pure and everything. And I was just like, oh, that sounds dope. How much for the zip? He's like, $5.50. And I was like, okay, I don't know who you sell to here in Hoboken, Wall Street area, but I'm not that guy. I'm not a $500 ounce guy. So he leaves. I get his number just in case of whatever. And I'm at a party like the following week at Cookies in the city in Herald Square. Someone else, they're like, we got old school sour, genetics, like pure cut. And I was like, how much for the zip? And the same thing, he's like $5.50. I was like, whoa, what the fuck's going on here? Why do people think they got these old strains and they can charge this and that for that? And then I realized that a lot of those strains, they got either seized by the government. A lot of people smoked up all those genetics. They crossed them because they couldn't just keep growing the same thing. They didn't have enough inventory. And we're not going back to Afghanistan, Colombia, Pakistan to get those original land races and shit. So if you do have some rare genetics, old school strains, and it is what you're saying it is, there is a supply and demand. There is not that much supply of an old school skunk or like stuff like that.
But you're not gonna be on the streets doing it because they're coming to you. They're knocking on your door.
Absolutely. And those people, they have, like, they've had those cuts for so long. They have their market. They have their customers. Like, they don't need
even talking
us.
about it.
No. And that's why everyone that is trying to get into the industry, they're pushing their shit. They're like, this is fire, this is new, smell this, throwing fucking noses in my jar. I'm like, bro, come on.
The sour D out the game.
Yeah, dude, so, like, and I get it. Like, we need everybody to put their 2 cents into the industry to keep it growing.
It's not a bad thing.
No, not at all. And like, I give so much shit to the spray packs. And I get it. Some of the new younger kids in New York specifically, they love the spray packs. I don't get it, but hey, if you want that, you should be able to get it. But I want transparency through my dealers and my dispensaries. If you got sprayed weed, if you got sun-grown weed, if you got indoor-grown...
Microwave.
Yeah, exactly. Just tell me. Just because there's an audience.
Well, that's what the regulations were put in place for. And they're not holding everybody accountable. Because even the testing facilities are shady.
You get paid, you pay a lab or two.
Whoever gives out the biggest white envelope, you're getting through.
But now there's so much bullshit going on around the market that, bro, it's hard to fucking pick out what, like, the good weed from not the good weed, like, bro.
Unless you get that name for yourself that you clean shit and you get all that transparency and where it's coming from.
The trick is to get weed that actually naturally smells and tastes like that without it being like...
Yeah, that's why you guys showed me some jars up there. No names, you're like, just smell it. Go by your nose. And I fucking love that because that's still educating people on different terpenes, whether they realize it or not.
Right.
That's where we're getting the smells and like.
And you get to see if they really know what the hell they're talking about.
True, absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about your film.
So my film, it was called Day Trip.
The film, awesome,
It was
yo.
actually about the art. I wanted to so I was working on a script just about myself, just like, oh, kid trying to make some money, be an artist, do this. And then when I started making the art, I was like, wait, I can incorporate this into the film. So I just made a short 25-minute film out in LA during the lockdown. It was 2020. I had a bunch of friends from film school, did a little GoFundMe, raised like $2-3 grand. And we just did the shit. I wrote, directed, acted in it and everything.
Where can everybody see it?
Oh, it's up on YouTube. Day Trip. You look up my name, RJ Izquierdo, with the Day Trip film. And yeah, man, it's all there.
Where can they get this art?
So I actually have a website. The website is vaughnarthouse.com. My Instagram, RJ Knows Best, has the link tree with everything from my poetry book, Who Said Peace Was So Great. It's on Amazon, barnesandnoble.com, anywhere online books are sold.
All right.
And yeah, man, we're gonna keep it going. On 420 this year, Miami, we're doing our 4th Vaughn Gala. And yeah, man.
All right, man.
We're all trying to push for the same goals here, and that's just normalization of a plant. Good times, good vibes, good people, because I'm sure
Creatives work with another and they network, and that's how they spend.
Hey, who's your boy? Who's your boy? Yo, who's your boy?
This
over
is
here?
Crash. Crash makes music out of Pittsburgh, and he is the highest energy.
I almost didn't jump in because I didn't want to steal the conversation. That's why I was just passing them with, yeah.
CRX $H.
All right.
I make music, I fuck with the Taylor gang and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm down here just to support him because he got his art on display. But I'm also like networking and meeting some people. I met a lot of great people only in one day, one night. So this is the second day and it's just getting started.
Well, that's what these events are about, right? And you see it growing and networking. That's what this industry needs.
Absolutely.
Networking, educating the consumers.
Dude, definitely.
If you surround yourself by positive people and other creators trying to better themselves, then it's amazing what you'll be magnetically drawn to and no telling who you'll meet. Just how I ended up in this fucking booth.
What's your?
My music name is all caps CRX $H, but on Instagram, my Instagram tag is CRXSH412. So not the $, just a regular S.
RJ Knows Best, pretty much across all platforms. Like, try to keep it simple for the people.
Hell yeah. This shit. Boys, you guys are fire, baby. You keep it doing. That shit's fire right there.
Thank you.
Keep it going,
I appreciate you,
bro.
boys.
Thank you, boys, for stopping by, bro. Thank you for it. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Shout out to my cat Smokey, man.
My dog Blake.
Wake up in the morning, got a bag on my schedule. Niggas talking, bitches talking, they is not on my level. Check the time, wrist, rollie, rose gold on the bezel. Grab my keys and get my cell and hit the door with a shovel. It's time to get it out the mud, 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 out the mud. It's time to get it.